Hi guys, I'm so excited to see you today, and I'm also excited about our theme for this week, which is spring. Spring is a season when you start to see new growth. You'll see that the grass isn't going to be brown and crunchy. It'll start becoming soft and green. You'll see leaves coming out on the trees again, and some trees even have beautiful blossoms on them. You'll see animals starting to scurry about. I know in my backyard I have a family of bunnies and I have a family of lizards who like to sit on my back patio and soak up the sun. And if you listen right now, do you hear the birds chirping? They're talking and singing to one another, and it's such a beautiful sound. I'll also start to see fairly soon caterpillars walking around. I'll find them on trees and around my bushes and my flowers. And so today I thought we would talk about caterpillars. And we have a fun book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. See if you have it in your library at home, and you can read that with a parent or a grandparent, or maybe a brother or sister could read with you. And if you don't have the book, don't worry. You can go on YouTube and they have tons of narrated versions of the story. So check this book out. It's a great book. And then I made an art craft with caterpillars today. I have two of them. The first one is a caterpillar on a leaf. Caterpillars love leaves because they like to munch on them. They think they're delicious. So to make this little craft, you just need to draw a leaf on a piece of paper. You could draw it on paper, you could draw it on a paper plate, you could even use construction paper. Then you're going to paint or color your leaf, and then have someone cut it out for you. And then you're going to take little pom-poms, and if you don't have pom-poms at home, you could use small buttons, you could ball up pieces of wrapping tissue. You could even use raisins, just anything you can line up to make your caterpillar. Then you're going to glue your little caterpillar on the leaf, and if you want, you could even put Google eyes. So that's a fun little craft to do. And then I also have one here. It's a caterpillar on a clothespin. And you'll want to pick out some pom-poms. You can pick any color. You could do rainbows, whatever you like. Some Google eyes and pipe cleaner. Now mom or dad will have to use a glue gun or maybe some tacky glue to keep these pom-poms on. But once it dries, you have a clip that you can use to clip bags closed or anything you like. My daughter Olivia made this in preschool, and she's a teenager now, and I still love and use my caterpillar clip. I also have one more thing for you guys. I have a fun game you can play. You can go get a die out of one of your board games. And what you're going to do is you're going to roll the die, count the dots. I rolled 1, 2. I rolled a 2. Then I'm going to go to my piece of paper and find the number 2. Can you find the number 2? Right here. It's orange. And it says 2 big frog jumps. So I'm going to do 2 big frog jumps. And then I'm going to roll again. And then you count the dots. Come find the number. And then you do what it says. Number 1 says flamingo leg. So balance on one leg like a flamingo. Number 2, 2 big frog jumps. If you roll a 3, spin around 3 times. 4, do 4 dinosaur stomps. 5, 5 tiny bunny hops. And 6, do 6 gallops. See if you can play the game until you get all the numbers. So that's a fun thing you can do. And you can even play this game with a brother or sister. You don't need mom and dad to play this game. So I hope you enjoy our crafts. I hope you go for a walk and look around and see if you can find some green grass sprouting, look for leaves on the trees, the flowers starting to blossom, and look around and see what animals you find. And tomorrow, we'll talk about the caterpillar a little bit, but at the very end of the book, the caterpillar turns into something very beautiful, and that's what we'll talk about. So see if you can guess what it is, and come back tomorrow and see what we're gonna do. Bye, guys.